Celebrate me!
The pitch working. You're welcome to properly gathering our cable with Sandwichard.
Give it up for the warm-up act. Welcome to the Sandwichard Experience. My name is Richard Sandwichard, and you have been Sandwicharding with us tonight. Am I gonna... Oh. First, I got a sub. Thank you, Robobo, for being a sub! Gotta be a sub this month! And then we got Patriot change! Has it been a year, Robo? This month, today marks a year and 2 days into the continued existence of the Sandwichard Experience. We've done it, everybody. We've been annoying for 365 straight days. As a promotion, I did make a little post that I put in the Discord. Congratulations. We've crossed the inevitable 1-year anniversary for the Sandwichard Experience. Thank you all so much for being here. It's truly been actually incredible. 1 year. One whole year. I'm honestly flabbergasted. I thought people would tell me months ago, "Boo, get off the stage." And yet, they listened to me as if I was some kind of authority on video games or had opinions they liked or something. We have bumbled our way this far. I was about to do it, Mom. I was about to do it. Everybody, if you have a drink near you, please come and toast the Sandwichard Experience today. Every day is an auspicious day here on the Sandwichard Experience, but the first day of the first consecutive year, the second year of the Sandwichard Experience, is possibly the end of Metal Gear Solid 3. Let us toast to not crying here at the end of this game, and also to another fantastic year to follow. Let's have a great 2024, everybody. Cheers. I drank a lot. I provided many hours of entertaining content, comforting lives, and all-around positive impact on my mental health. I feel truly lucky to have found your stream and look forward to the future. Thank you. I don't want to make this sound like I'm tooting my own horn. I don't think of the human impact of what I do very often because it's another day. I stream. I have a good time, and I help people get happy. Over the last couple months, I've gotten from Scarab, I've gotten from Bongo, I've gotten from you, I've gotten from the wonderful people in our community. I've gotten such amazing little messages with such gratitude, and you guys get it. And that means so much to me that I don't have the fastest growing community on Twitch. I don't have the biggest numbers all night. I don't need all of that. I have the Sandwichard experience, the most special show on Twitch that I can think of. You make it better every single night. It would not be the same. This thing is in front of my face. It would not be the same without you guys. I wouldn't have anything that's on my screen if it wasn't for your suggestions. It hasn't been happening every single stream now. I slowed down on it. But for the first couple streams of this month, I tried to have a different stream background every day and do everything. I have art that I've created through this stream.
Jesus is the bread.
I've met some incredible people. Father Dart over here as well. Here, where are we? Shout out to Dart. Is my button not working? Thank you, it's working. Go and check out Dart. Dart just started streaming again last month. Was it Dart? Oh my god. And maybe it's been 2 months now. Time flies anyway. But regardless, you just started streaming back up again. And I got to hang out with Dart in the beginning of my stream. And just meeting somebody cool with a great little community, and the people that I was introduced to through Dart, like, got me to go and spread and do some stuff. And, like, give Dart some love, please. Please, please. Wonderful fucking person. Wonderful friend. Dart, how are you doing? But see, that's what I mean. Like, you guys say this stuff to me, and I'm like, no, I don't deserve it, but I'll say it to you all the time. You guys are really what makes this show special. You really are. You guys really are. I wouldn't be here without you. You've really made this an incredible year, and I exist again. I remember what I was feeling like last year at this time. I do. I remember. I was so sad. I was so done. I was so tired. I was burnt out and exhausted and hated doing everything because I was cooking and cleaning nonstop, and I didn't get to exist for myself, and I didn't get to do anything for myself for a long time. And then February 24th was the day that Octopath Traveler 2 came out, and I wanted it, and I bought it, and I said, fuck it, I'm going to stream. I have all these assets, what's stopping me? And I started streaming. And I've been streaming every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, some Wednesdays and Saturdays since then, 8:30-ish p.m. here on the Sandwichard Experience. And like, I couldn't ask for more. This man is the best mayo recipes out there. I do. You're right. I do. Say what you say. We for proof. Yes, please. Oh my god. Like, that's right. Like, I forgot about that. Like, I remember early on being like, no, don't eat this thing. It's bad for you. Do not do this. It's bad. It's like, huh? What? I'm going to eat it. I'm like, no, do not eat wet Chinese food. I think I talked about that in my Discord. After that, I was like, I just talked to this guy on the stream. He said, I have wet Chinese food. And I'm like, no. Health and safety, Dart. But that, you know what? That's how these relationships start, right? You don't realize where these little interactions are gonna go And a year later, I could be like, look, aren't we done it? You were literally one of the first people that I had met on Twitch. And I did it. I'm a streamer now. I did it. You thought heating it up kills the bad stuff? Yes, there's a lot of bacteria that die. But at temperatures above a certain point, yes. But when something starts going rotten, there's nothing saving that. Age and oxidation will take it. Bacteria is not the same as mold. Look, this is why we learn on the Sandwichard experience. A warm cup of mayo? Oh, like, no. I did. Because back then, we had lived in this place for a year, and I was like, I need to do stuff. I can't keep buying mayo. I got to do some stuff that's cheaper for my own self. And, like, I learned to make my own mayo previously, and I just made mayo here. And I was like, look, I made my own mayo. And Dart's like, how do you make mayo? I'm like, it's an egg, oil, acid, salt, like paprika and garlic, and you're done. It's so easy. And here we are. We did it. Egg yolk, salt, oil, and lime, and thyme. Or did you mean lime? We had limes today. I had tacos today. They were great tacos. Shrimp tacos with a kale slaw. Not a coleslaw, a kale slaw that I did dad with a avocado, diced tomato, chipotle crema, and actually this serrano pepper crema that I had, and it was very good. Have you ever made chipotle mayo? I can make chipotle mayo. I can do that easy. I love chipotle peppers. I might have a can of chipotle peppers in my fridge right now. Can I show you guys something? Thinking about it, I'm thinking about food. I know we're talking about food that's like good right now, but I am going to show you something that might make you not happy. We're gonna see a couple things here if you give me a second. I need to know if you have ever been witness to, not this screen, to a product known as Minnesota sushi. Minnesota sushi. Tray of Minnesota sushi. Midwest sushi. Pickle wrap. Pickle roll up. Frog eyes. Pickle dog. Iowa sushi. That's not the same as Minnesota. Lutheran sushi. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Dart, our lovely and wonderful friend Dart. Thank you so much. Oh my god. What is it made of? Ham. Outside a roll. Like so if you take a pickle.
Sir,
oh, I'm going too fast.
Panorama change brought delivery.
Toasty, stop breaking on me, dude. You're just breaking on me all the time. If you have a bunch of ham and spread cream cheese, schmear on it, and then like roll a pickle in it and cut it up like a maki, that's what Minnesota sushi is. Ham and pickle pinwheels. Cream cheese, ham, and pickle. I'd eat it. It's called a pinwheel. It's called a pinwheel. I don't think it's sushi. Pickles and cream cheese. So I will say, if we look at it from a standpoint on ingredients only, this has fat and plenty of it in both the ham and the cream cheese. It has acid. It's got a ton of acid in its pickle. It's got salt from the pickle, and it's got salt from the ham. The only thing that it's missing is to be warm, so maybe we just gotta throw these bad boys under the... Wait, hold on. We might have evidence of this happening anyway. This might be broiled in order to introduce the heat in order to get this dish the way it's supposed to... Oh my god. Oh my god, they've done it. They've perfected the four important keys to whatever the good food. The salt, the fat, the acid, and the heat. You know, the key principles you want to hit in all of your dishes. I'd absolutely give it a try. Absolutely, I'd give it a try. But then most importantly, I gotta show you. This is your Reese's ball sack. This is the Reese's ball sack. And there's Amogus.
What the dog doing?
The deconstructed sandwich. What are we asking as a sandwich? What are we doing? We're asking if this is a sandwich. You find that offensive? Hold on, you find which offensive? Patrick Starr's ball sack? Or Amogus? You're allergic to peanuts. No, not peanuts. Don't eat the peanuts. Don't eat the peanuts. Hold on. Here, I'll eat this instead. I've got a marshmallow topped Reese's. And I've also got Reese's flavored ice cream in the freezer because I am a fiend for peanut butter and chocolate, and you cannot stop me otherwise. You find peanuts offensive? Then get ready to be triggered. You developed a peanut allergy in 2020. Oh no. Oh no. That's fucked. That's fucked. That's a real betrayal. I was like, betrayal? No way, it can't be. Oh, that's a betrayal. Your body said, not for me, and then made you die because of them. Only some nuts? Not all nuts? Cashews the superior nut? Are cashews the superior nut? Can we go to our nut expert? Our, hold on, our in-house nut expert, my wife. Well, pistachio? Okay. All right. So, I got a report from the pistachio police. Pistachio is the best nut. Second is cashew. I agree. I do like a pistachio. Oh, you got it? Oh, man. Otherwise. You find peanuts offensive? Then get ready to be triggered.
Let's
watch it again.
My wife's a Sandwichard Burger King.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. You're allergic to pistachios too? I'm so sorry. Are we gonna be bust these nuts? I don't have a nut button on my stream. Should I get a nut button on my stream? People like that. And that way, when there is cute girl or boy on the screen with like the abs or the armpits or whatever people like, then they could just go nut. Whoa, you almost got me there. But is it a sandwich? Yeah, it's a sandwich. These are a sandwich and they exist in structurally rebellious but ingredient neutral because pickle, ham, and cream cheese is analogous to cream cheese and lox. No, it's not. I can't even fight this. You're all about the nape. I understand. They put their hair up and you get to see. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Thighs are the best thing. The price will have to be sky high for a nut button or people will abuse the shit out of it. That's the idea. But ingredient neutral because I'm afraid if I put it in radical sandwich anarchy, I'll get killed. Structurally rebellious by who? You ask them. The structurally rebellious ingredient neutral, I do think. Like when free real estate used to be 6 points, it used to be 3. Once it was 3 real estate. If we allow wraps of sandwiches and uncut Minnesota sushi roll should count. I don't like that you said it was uncut. I don't much like that you said it was uncut. I don't want to think about some man's uncut Minnesota sushi roll. Uncut Minnesota sushi roll. Chatter's abusing a button. Yeah, Chatter's abusing a button. Yeah. You remember the day it changed? You think you were half the reason? No, you're fine. The problem is I know who the issues are in terms of button abuse, and the reason they go up is because of them. I know exactly who it is. And I'm not going to rat because I'm not like that. Leave them out of this. I don't even tell them that it's them. Because I know that this is... Free real estate. Thank you. I know that this is an interactive and communicative medium, and I need to be able to give people leeway to hit buttons when they want to hit buttons. So I can't get too mad when somebody raids... Like, when somebody raids in during an important cutscene in a video game I'm playing, it's my fault that I set it up to automatically play a video when somebody raids in. It is. I can't get mad at that. It's my fault for setting it up that way. Twitch is an interactive medium, and sometimes things will be lost in the pursuit of footage. Which is crazy to think that I play video games on Twitch to put on YouTube. I have been on YouTube forever, and I take everything on Twitch and put it on YouTube. Everything from Twitch goes directly on YouTube, right? Like, it's not that I consider YouTube my primary platform, but I know that this is just going to end up on YouTube. Which is, I think, crazy. I'm going to be immortal, functionally, because of your YouTube subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube. Garugamesh. The Reese's ball sack gets me. It just gets me. It just does. Anyway, we've looked enough at Reese's ball sacks. How about we start looking at the most important ball sack of all? God's ball sack. And the only way that we can do that is by playing Metal Gear Solid 3. Snake Eater. The last time that we were playing Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, we had gotten all of our gear back from Eva after our torture scene, where we had lost an eye, jumped off of a cliff, met a ghost, and, you know, had a pretty good time of it, I think. Didn't die. Could have been a lot worse, honestly. There's bandages there. You can get... I have so many rations just in my pocket. I forgot to unequip all of them. They put a bunch of them in your pocket because you could use them during the thing. Prison sequence. Is the only Metal Gear you played and only a small bit of it? Well, we might finish it today. I doubt it, considering I have 3 hours to beat one of the best video games of all time, and I know where we are, and it's not close enough to the end, but we might be able to do it. So we'll see how this goes. Boy, we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to eat this frog. And I'm also going to eat this mushroom. It's possible, but not very likely. No, I'm probably going to have to do the ending next week because it's mostly cutscenes. Which, we'll see. Depends on how late I'm going to stay up. I don't necessarily want to stay up until 2 in the morning to finish off one of the best video games that ever existed, but am I going to be the guy who doesn't want to do that? There's a fork in Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah, you get the fork when you go to the prison. It's not even a spoiler. You go to a prison in every Metal Gear game. I don't want that. I don't want that. Oh, look, another ladder. Does it cause damage? Yeah, it can do damage to enemies. The more important thing that it does is it lets you eat things automatically. So if you stab a bug or a frog or a snake or an animal that is like it turns into like a food box when it dies, you can eat it and put it right in your mouth. Like just stab it with the fork and go, "Ah." And it'll refill your stamina. It will kill a guy. You just need to hit him a lot of times. No way back. Yeah, there's my only way out. Okay.
Who's that?
Oh my god. Immediately. I didn't get to exist for more than 2 seconds on that map before I got spotted by a guy I didn't even know was there. All right, we're doing this again. We're saving this time. Okay. There is a technique that you have to do here that's like a wild speedrun technique that I don't know how to do, and I'm going to try it anyway because I want to. And I failed it immediately, but it's fine.
What's wrong?
Now, since they're distracted by that guy who's down, I can go sneak elsewhere. Because they're distracted. Up 'em.
Ripping it, bud.
In. Nope. Now you're interested in doing a fork-only run? Oh my god, I didn't know that. Like, I don't know if you can do a fork-only run. Very good.
my magic. What's wrong?
All right, where do I go? Here's the problem last time. I always get lost in Grozny Grad. I don't remember which direction I'm supposed to go in either part of the game.
To destroy the Shagohod. It's located in the hangar in the main wing of the weapons lab.
Main wing of the
To
weapons.
get into the hangar, use the door just inside the main wing as you enter it from the second floor of the east wing.
Second floor of the east wing.
Start out by heading to the east wing of the weapons lab.
East wing of the weapons lab. Okay. Check my map. Actually, wait, hold on. Truck. I want to say this works. We'll see if this works. I'll have to wait until the caution's done, but... How you guys doing today? We're waiting a second. Here, see, they're just gonna keep getting up. I don't think I have a frame step. No, I can't make the speed go faster. Okay, that's fine. Oh well. So we're playing Metal Gear Solid 3. We are here in the final stages of it. I don't remember where to go. Wish I had like a little bit just to tell me, hey man, we gotta go over here. Here's the building, because I don't remember right now. Eh? Welcome to the Sandwichard experience. Welcome to the Sandwichard experience, Maya. You missed it. I was wrapping cables earlier. I was doing a cold open where I was doing something that wasn't the Sandwichard experience. I think that's fun. I might do that more every so often. Definitely something I can get into. Oh, god damn it, they're gonna raise the caution again. Oh. Okay, this is how this one's gonna be.
Jesus is the bread.
I used to be really good at like the quick firing stuff, and I can't do that as much anymore.
Who's that? Who's that?
Snake wakes up from a dream. He's not exactly
Sir,
sure what happened.
with all due respect, get drinked, nerd.
He was sitting there at the... I just got a drink. He was sitting there at the bottom of a ladder, daydreaming before he went and continued the rest of his mission. Okay, I want... Oh, I don't know what I want. That didn't work. Wow, that worked really well.
Who's that? Radio, we need back. Move.
Ooh.
On the dump.
Our current slice rankings have been posted to chat, sir.
Move. You lousy.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Wrong gun, wrong gun, wrong gun.
Who's that?
Nope.
Radio, we need back.
I got whoop-a-good. Oh man. Okay. Just going through this, trying to make sure that I'm not gonna mess this up is a little stressful. This is the longest it's been since I have played this game, and I know I keep saying that, but it's now just coming back to me. Like, oh fuck. Like this is really gonna be real complicated in just a little bit.
Who's that?
That's not what I wanted. Ooh.
We're being attacked. Enemy position unknown. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
No, I don't want that. Oh, beans and wieners. Come on.
It's just my imagination.
That guy went away. So worried about a door opening and I'm just completely screwed. Okay, I think I'm in the home stretch. I'm in the home stretch. Here we go. Open this. Get the next best ammo in the game. Or camo in the game. Which I get to use after. Well, I'll put it on for now. This camo makes your footsteps silent. It reduces all incoming damage, and it's just generally good in most environments. It's a experimental suit that is based off of the one that the boss is wearing.
Snake, I see you've managed to sneak into the hangar.
I have.
Yeah, the Shagahard's in here.
The completed Phase 2 Shagahod represents a grave threat to the West. We can't allow it to be mass-produced. You've got to destroy it.
Eva's got the data on the Shagahard. Do you think that's safe?
No.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say it's safe, but Khrushchev is a shrewd leader. I can't imagine he'd use it for anything other than deterrence. Volgin, however, is a different story. He's planning to use the Shagahod to turn the Cold War into a blazing hot one.
Blazing hot
We
one.
can't let him have it.
Agreed.
That leaves just one more mission for you to carry out.
The boss.
Exactly. For now, just focus on destroying the Shagahod.
Yes, sir.
I got a couple tricks to go and beat
on how to
Volgin.
destroy it.
Yo, like Eva was saying, if you're looking to blow the whole place sky high, the best way is to take out those liquid fuel tanks with the C3. You know there's 4 tanks in there, right? You have to put C3 on all 4 of them.
C3 on all
To plant
4.
a C3 charge, all you gotta do is equip the C3 and
C3
press
on all
the
4.
button while standing in front of a tank.
Just like TNT.
Just like TNT.
But make sure you don't plant it in the wrong place. You barely got enough C3 as it is, right?
Good point. I'll make sure not to plant it anywhere else.
Good, man.
But all you
Be
need,
careful. Liquid fuel has a nasty habit of
all you need is a little bit with
shot.
these.
So don't go using any heavy firepower near the tanks unless you're aiming to get yourself barbecued.
I'll keep that in mind.
The C3 charges all have to go off at once if you want to bring down the hangar in one fell swoop. So if I were you, I'd wait until after you plant the last charge to start the timer mechanism.
All right. I'll make sure I finish planting all 4 charges before I start the timer.
Once the timer's set, you've got 20 minutes until it explodes, right? So make sure you get your ass out of that place by then. I think that's about all I've got. The rest is up to you. Good luck, pal.
We're counting on you, Snake.
Ooh. 20 minutes to hell. There's a suit that you can get in here. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I don't remember exactly where it is. It's not up there. Nope. Where is it? There is a jumpsuit you can get that will allow you to walk around this place without getting caught. It's in this room somewhere.
Who's that? Huh? I hear something.
Speak. I'm not talking. Speak.
That could have been bad.
He doesn't like water.
Is it like water? All right.
Speak. Answer me. I'm not talking.
I don't know if I'm gonna get spotted by one of these guys' buddies. There you go. Go to sleep. Just thought a guy saw me. Got him. Oh, where is this damn suit? I want to get it for, like, completion's sake. And to, like, tell you, hey, this is where it is.
Who's that?
Like, at this point, I'm genuinely looking for it. Huh. It's in this room, I know it is. He's moving. Oh lord, he's moving. Oh, good shot. His damn bald head moved out of the way. Thank you. Okay. One.
Just my imagination.
Thank you. Okay, C3. I need to get out of my backpack. Screenshot, I say, no, I don't want an Xbox Game Bar screenshot. I disable this stuff. I need the C4. Or C3. I only got a little of this stuff.
Who's that?
God damn it. I couldn't just, you know. I had to get caught. Wasn't allowed to go smooth, no way. Who's calling me?
Snake?
Eva.
I finished planting the bomb on the rail bridge. If we get rid of the bridge, the enemy won't be able to follow us. That should at least buy us some time. I've also set up the escape route. How are things going on your end?
Thanks for fixing all that stuff up for me, Eva.
Give me a little more time.
Okay.
I was actually thinking today. I have never played a Metal Gear game in Japanese. At some point in the future, I'm gonna have to go through the series again in Japanese, aren't I? Just to hear what the difference is. Because I know through... Sorry, I've got a hair in my mouth. I know through the whole of the Japanese actors stay the same the whole time, because that's, like, I think that's just how that happens. But... Shit. Another dude that I didn't know was there. Another guy. It's really not fair. Where is this guy? Where is he, and how come he hasn't seen, wherever he is, how come he hasn't seen any, anybody on the floor? Like, his patrol is, like, a 3-foot box where he doesn't see anything else. and I happen to walk into his cone of vision. I mean, these guys die in the explosion. I am complicit in their deaths in the fact that I left them to die in this room. That doesn't feel good, huh? Knowing that these guys will die because of me. Well, I mean, I'm gonna die, and everybody on my team's gonna die if I don't get this mission done too. So what do we like, what is like this is already a black book project that nobody's supposed to know about, right? Like there's not really a way for this to be a situation where you can really talk, like, the Sorrow's in here to talk about the morality of your actions or whatever, but like there's no real room for that discussion in a game where what moral duty do you have to your own survival? Because Snake needs to do all of this stuff in order to not die. Oh well. I didn't kill anybody on this run, and I will continue not to kill anybody on this run. We're gonna see how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna try not to kill anybody on this run. A butterfly. Like the one in the cave he couldn't catch. I killed the 4 mandatory people? No, I didn't kill them. Their bombs went off after they lost, so they died no matter what. It's not my fault that they died.
Got you this time.
Their bomb packs went off because they lost.
Major, I finished planting the C3. I'm on my way.
I only kill one person in this playthrough.
Is Eva taking care of the escape route?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
she can handle it.
I only have to kill one person in this playthrough. No matter how this playthrough ends, I will have killed one person. I don't know why I put the RPG away when we're gonna need it in this next bit.
Why'd you come back?
Ooh. You can do that leg kick in 5. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, we should save. We should save the game. The ghost told me we have 13 minutes left until the place explodes. Why is he here? I mean, we know why he's here. The Sorrow died here 2 years ago. So of course he haunts this area.
This woman was found snooping around my underground vault. When she was captured, look what we found on her.
This woman. The Philosopher's Legacy on microfiche.
This microfiche microfilm contains all the information regarding
Hey, bud.
legacy. You might say that this film itself is the philosopher's legacy.
It was the smell that gave her away. No, not the perfume.
The gasoline.
It was gasoline.
There you go. Dingle Bob, is this the end of Metal Gear Solid 3?
She reeked of it.
To think that lovely Tatiana was a spy. We found this radio along
It's not impossible, because this is not the end of Metal Gear Monday. We have Acid, we have Peace Walker, maybe Pops, Ground Zeroes 5, Revengeance. Death Stranding, Police Knots and Snatcher. We have so many games to go through still. I think after I finish 3, I'm gonna play. Oh.
Isn't that right?
Snatcher.
What was that? Do you have something to say to me?
Go to hell.
Oh. Communist spy in Australia? Hey, me too.
I've had enough kisses from you.
Jesus is the bread.
I know I have plans for Tiny and Big. I have it downloaded. I have plans for it.
Sokolov wasn't man enough to have a lover like that. Just like the KGB to send something so beautiful, yet so deadly.
What is the philosopher's legacy?
What is this thing you keep going on about?
I'll explain it before I kill you.
I'm confused with the big and small. No, Tiny and Big.
The most powerful men in America, China, and the Soviet Union had a secret pact.
Right.
The pact was a blueprint for defeating the Axis powers and creating a new world order. To secure victory in the war, the three countries pooled their resources to conduct the most covert types of operations and research.
What am I yapping about? Tiny and Big.
The atomic bomb,
Grandpa's Adventures.
rocket technology, the Cobra unit.
Cobras.
And they amassed an enormous sum of money to fund these projects. Enough to fight the war 5 times over.
Wow.
That wealth is the philosopher's legacy.
It's a lot of money back then.
After the war was won, the three countries were to divide the philosopher's legacy amongst themselves. This explains why the United States and the Soviet Union were able to steal away the best scientific minds in Germany as soon as the war ended. But our great motherland has far surpassed its pathetic rivals.
He's like, I want to know what you're talking
We
about. Tell
possess
me.
enormous wealth, the most advanced technology, and overwhelming power, assets fitting of our great country. My father was one of the men in charge of managing the philosopher's legacy.
It was my dad's, and now it's
In
mine.
the confusion that ensued after the war ended, he devised a series of ingenious plots to ensure that the Soviet Union would have total control over the legacy. The money was divided up and laundered through banks all over the world. Switzerland, Australia, and Hong Kong. This
Australia. Shout out to Australia. Australia mentioned they did it, boys.
father's death, I learned of this secret and obtained the microfilm. With this money and the support of Brezhnev and his allies, I built this fortress of Groznygrad and Granin's research facility.
And then you killed Grandin.
But that worthless fool Granin failed to produce results. I was forced to turn to Khrushchev's dog Sokolov and his invention, the Shagohod.
The Shagohod still is completely impractical.
Too troublesome to attack Sokolov's facility directly.
It's a cool boss, though. I had a toy like it
The
once.
spy network established by the secret pact still existed. I used it to contact the boss and suggested that she defect.
A Metal Gear? Yeah, no, a Shagohod.
Was conniving enough to see things my way. The world was once one, but the conflict between the philosophers has torn it in two. We will use the legacy to heal that rift and make the world whole again. To do this, we need strength, an unstoppable trump card with enough power to bring order to the world. That trump card was to be the Shagohod and the Cobra unit.
Metal Gear. Well, that's how anybody makes jokes about Metal Gear. Reference jokes about Metal Gear in Metal Gear.
But I still have the Shagohod and the legacy. There is nothing America can do to stop us.
America!
Boss, take this someplace safe.
And give this to the boss.
Take good care of it.
He wouldn't have come waltzing back in here unless he had a reason. The C3's been stolen. He must be planning some sort of sabotage. I'll go see if there are any surprises waiting for us.
He needs to get out of there now.
Well.
Like they have minutes.
Leave everything to me.
Leave everything to me. Boss, what are you saying?
Fight like a warrior, Volgin.
But of course.
But of course. What a what a line read.
Let me face him.
No.
I've been waiting for this.
You get to do this so many different times. I don't see people do that routine too much. I see the rest of them, not that one.
No more judo and no more field strips.
Enough of this.
As long as like let me beat his ass. He took the gloves off.
You will stand right there and watch. Got it?
Please, Colonel, let me.
Silence!
Hmm. Ooh. Right. Give me some advice. Oh, 7 minutes. Lay it on me, Snake. Plan B is $50.
Sorry for the delay.
He doesn't have to worry about any of that because Rose is a robot. Four is a different thing. It's fine. I don't know how I feel about Raiden having a kid. It gives him a reason to fight for things after he needs to exist from 2, but boy, it's
This is a once-in-a-lifetime battle. Let's make it a good one.
isn't he not worried about him spreading his problems that he inherited from him and his own father figure? You go and instill that into a child. Especially if he continues to go and be Cyborg Ninja Man, which he does. Rod doesn't need that kid. But Rose is his reason for being in there in 4.
And I'm going to enjoy this.
That being gay is free. Well, look, they still have a kid. They have Sonny. Snake, I'm not gay. Be yourself, Ryder. Be gay, do crime. The philosopher's legacy. Yeah. See, even Ocelot is like, be gay, do crime, shoot this man. Shoot my awful boss, please. You saw that meme 4 years ago and you remember every line of it? Alright. Eh. Damn it. Hang on. Nope. There's something like if I have a frog, I can throw it on the ground when he does lightning stuff and it would suck up the lightning. Eee! Bullet bees are eating my flesh! Ooh, cure. Gunshot wound. I gotta pull this out of my foot. Disinfect. Bandage. Let's pull this out of my foot. Disinfect. Styptic. Bandage. Let's go. Ocelot is your favorite and least favorite character in Metal Gear Solid 3. This is understandable. Ooh, hold on. Can I do something? Can I do something a little cheeky here? Hold on. Let's get the, well, I need this later. Let's get the sat away and let's pull out some stun grenades. I will need to save 1 stun grenade for something, but I want to try this while I have the ability to. Damn it! I didn't get up there fast enough. Oh, I didn't get in the loop. Woo! Use an electric to stack a fork into him. That's how you defeated your power outlets. I don't know if you're supposed to defeat your power outlets. I'm gonna eat this milk snake. Not to be confused with the milk steak. Oh, bad. Oh, damn. No. There you go. I got a gunshot in the heel of my foot. That is bad time.
Sir, someone is playing.
Granny creams, hot butter ice cream. We take the hot butter, mix it with the ice cream, freeze it up cool. You can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave, make it. That worked really well!
We call it heat and sip.
Very tasty and healthy too. Granny creams, hot butter ice cream. Damn it. Damn. What was that? Oh, it's his lightning. He shoots lightning. I beat him? No, I didn't. He's getting a second form. Oh, fuck. Yeah, get right in that ass.
Shoot him!
Oh, the song? That was Granny Cream's Hot Butter Ice Cream.
I said shoot him!
Sorry, Colonel. I'm afraid I can't do that.
I can't do that, Colonel.
You can't.
I made a promise to the boss.
Silence!
Ooh.
I am your commanding officer.
Yeah, but that's my mom. Ooh.
Are you questioning my authority?
It's not in the ASD. What is ASD? Amazon Web Services. WASD. Oop, he's zappy again.
Fight like a man, Volgin.
Yeah, stop complaining.
Vulcan? Ocelot, find those bombs.
Ocelot is the best hand movement things in the. He is the best. He's got the best rigging. He needs it. He's got to flip all the guns around. Did he like make a zombie noise? What was that? And he goes. Meow. So if you really want to be an asshole to this guy, you can run up to him for a free hit. Oh fuck. Come on. Woo! Volgan's an asshole. I'm gonna have to be an asshole back. Oh, fuck. I messed all that up. Bitch! All right. So we're gonna fuck with him.
Sir,
Face.
Dinkle Bambies has brought us a sandwich.
Is
to
Volgan's
discuss.
severed head a sandwich? It is, but the problem is it exists within Radical Sandwich Anarchy. Behind me. It's still behind me. Radical Sandwich Anarchy. No, it's still behind me. Radical. There. It's that one. You can't say Radical Sandwich Anarchy because it's got bones and hair, and you don't want hair. You don't want hair. Hey, motherfucker.
Is it really?
Get the fuck down, Volgan. I just need one more fucking hit on you, fuck. Get the fuck down! If you don't get that camo fast enough, you lose it forever. I should also take this camo off. Kabuki. We'll go with Splitter. That's the usual one. There we go. We've done it. Actually, I'm going to take this moment to cure myself as well. Ooh. I use the sutures instead of the knife. Okay, that was Volgan. That was not a bad fight. Good job. Volgan had a certified Aussie classic PTSD moment. He did. He saw his... Well, I didn't kill him. He was just hanging out in a locker. He got thirsty. His dick got so hard so fast he passed out. Oh, that's death. Look at my communism armor. If you wear this camo during the game, if you're facing guys, they will salute you. If you turn around, they immediately go on an alert. So you can use this for runs where I guess you don't need to show guys your back. Like if you run at them and then roll into them and get through the room before they get up, I guess you're fine. I honestly don't know what the logistics are of it.
Step on it.
Bogan's a furry confirmed. Earlier he was caught crawling around on all fours. Yeah, he was. Actually, you're confusing him with one of the members of the Cobra unit, the furry. He yiffed in space too hard.
The boss let me go.
The boss? But why?
Volgan is vamp.
Right now we've got to get to the lake and
They call him vamp because he's bisexual.
I've still got one last job to do.
They call her hard mommy because she's a top.
The boss is already at the lake.
Huh?
She's at the lake. She's waiting for you there.
Waiting for me.
We got a whole section coming up. I have to pee. This is gonna be a whole thing.
I don't want you to fight her. But I've come to realize that there's a special relationship between you two. Something I can't understand. Something that goes beyond a man and a woman. I envy you. Really, I do. But I guess I just can't understand it. She asked me to tell you something. I've never seen someone with such clear eyes.
Snake dying sounds? I don't think I have that.
There. I said it. Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, fuck the Shagahad. It's not over yet! He said the line!
We failed! Hold on
Whoa.
Shagohod.
Yeah, it's a Shagohod. Alright. We have infinite everything. I don't know if this works, so we're gonna try it. People who are photosensitive should not be watching this. Whew. Kept you waiting, huh? Man, this works. I can't believe this works. I'm really impressed it works at all. That's crazy. I was like, how on earth am I going to get no kills in this section? Which is honestly would be insane. Oh gosh. Whoa. I can't do anything at this time. Look at this thing just moving tanks out of the way. And the cheese works. It's good that she's been whipping around on a motorcycle the whole game and has been like, yeah, I can have a sidecar on this. Well, foreshadowed the sidecar. The problem is going to be the problem it's going to be is when we're getting chased by the bikes and when we're on the field and we're going through the forest. Those are going to be the parts that are not going to work with the grenades unless I can cook them perfectly. Oh. When she moves the car around, the soldiers do a Soviet flag. What are you doing? It's a Soviet! Don't shoot him! No! Well, so be it. Yeah, there he goes. These are tending to be pretty well timed. Vehicle chase right at the end. Woo. Man, that's so cool. Ocelot's always been confusing? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, just swing your... Oh, there goes the gun. At least in this game, Why would you think that? I'm gonna ask what your opinion on this is gonna be. And it's because I would like to explain, but I can't yet. I mean, you know, but this being a Let's Play kind of thing, I can't spoil everything. You'll see. Yeah, shoot it. That is wild. Seeing the cloth physics against the wind. Yeah, man. the way that the cloth physics work against the wind in this section is great. Honestly, it's a little goofy, but it's pretty good. Definitely better than most other things on the PlayStation at the time. As you can imagine. His allegiances are odd in this game. So, he does that because he's the Ocelot unit leader. The Ocelot unit leader. Of course. Hello? Are those two really not gonna die? Where am I getting shot from? Like, is it just these two guys and she's not moving on? Okay, hold on. Really? That was it, Eva? Oh, I can do this. I can use those. These don't count in terms of actual deaths for enemies, actually. Fun fact, you can blow up barrels and things and they don't count towards your final score because they're environmental. And also his allegiances are odd in the whole game because he's a triple agent. He is the person you were supposed to meet in the first place. Eva swept in and took everything out from underneath you. Adam was supposed to be the person you were supposed to meet, and Adam is Shalashaska. So he's a triple agent. He's been working for America the whole time. He doesn't care a lick about what's going on in Russia. Except for his own personal stuff. And he's the boss's son. So, you know, he's got to be important. But his allegiances are odd because he's a triple agent. He's not working for China or, he is not a US agent double-crossing the US for Russia. I believe he is a Russian agent double-crossing China for the US. Like, he's got his fingers in every pie because he needs to. Because he's Ocelot. He's a lot. Damn it. Watching TikTok has corrupted me. You said something that had a geese sound and you're supposed to say yacht? No, I'm not going to say that. I mean, I guess I said it. The Shackleton fucking is awesome. Its design rocks. Its movement is very, like, crab-like. It's a carcination. It's the legend. There's a Hind D, by the way. A Hind D? It's carcination. It is the perfect state of being. A crab. Oh, here comes a... Ooh, look how fast he's going. This is gonna be bad. Ooh. Okay, this section might be a little weird.
Our current slice rankings have been posted to chat, sir.
I can't believe how well that worked. The guy fell off. Okay, so this section's obviously not that bad with the Mosin then. Okay, that's fine. Sadly, humans cannot physically achieve carcinization. We can at some point. We will. We will. We'll become crabmen. Under a plane. Let's go, Eva. Good moves. What a monstrous beast. It's so fast. It has to be, considering it's got to reach 300 miles an hour in order to launch a nuke somewhere in the US. Okay. Fun fact, in 1981, Pablo Escobar took a photo in front of the White House in the sun despite being the most wanted drug lord at the time. I bet he did. He deserves to. Oh, there's the jet turbines. Ocelot could have died there. If he went the wrong way, he could have died there.
Son of a bitch!
I forgot he says son of a bitch like that. It's kind of funny. Son of a bitch! Oh, here's more. Granini Gnorky. Woo! I'm doing appreciably little damage to the Shagohod, but I am still doing damage. Son of the beach! That was a lot of damage I did to that thing. Not realizing. I say a lot, despite the fact that I'll be doing more next, but you know. A lot's a lot. Forget how to do damage to the Shagohod. You have to get it from the back. You gotta hit it from the back. Gotta hit it from the back. You gotta say, what's that big boss do?
The bridge. Ooh, the bridge.
We'll lure him over towards the other side. When the Shagohod is on the bridge, shoot the explosives. The bomb is
that how C3 works? Did C3 work like that? C4 doesn't work unless it gets the specific like charge or signal. C3 I guess is just volatile, huh?
Let's go.
I wouldn't know. Well, she's not going 300 miles an hour, but you know, she's going pretty fast. How fast that bike go? Slowly, me alone. SWAT uses C3 for beat. Oh, they do for breaches? Okay. I didn't know they still use C3 for that. Interesting. They don't need a very large amount. So then, is there a option where you can shoot it and it will blow up? Because C4 doesn't blow up when you shoot it. Is that the difference? Just volatility? Because it's a similar plastic explosive, but I guess that's... I don't know. Maybe it's the exact makeup of what it's comprised of. Ugh. Yes, you did. You said shoot! Does this count? Okay. Hooray! C3 probably can blow up when you shoot it, but it uses signal. Okay, well, this is also the 1960s. So a lot has changed between then and now. In 60 years in terms of explosive technology. We've seen that in Metal Gear Solid 2, actually. Oh, there goes my gun. That was my favorite gun! Damn it!
We did it!
Listen to that sound.
It's over.
That roar, man. Like, Rex has the one we know. Ray has the one we know. I forgot that Shagohod sounds like that. Damn. Ah, there you go. See, it shed its backpiece, its payload. Its shell. It was a hermit crab. Remember? Carcination. And now it's on its own.
Eva, you take care of the driving.
Yeah?
Yeah, I trust you. On one condition, though, leave the fighting to me.
Well, yeah.
You got it. I was getting tired of running away anyway.
What? Leave the fighting to me.
Let's do it.
Good luck.
Arsonization? Car cat. The troll from Homestuck. Taste the Soviet Union, motherfucker.
Garuga match!
Sir, with all due respect, get drinked, nerd.
You ever see a sandwich defeat a Metal Gear before? Well, actually, you did. Probably multiple times. Here on the Sandwichard experience over the course of the last year here. Actually, you're not even watching me beat a Metal Gear this time, so I don't know even what I'm even talking about. And did I really get that hit? No way!
The Luigi board?
Luigi board? Sorry, 1 second. First phase down. Is this a metal crab? This is the Shagohod. It is a nuke launching tank developed by Russia. Uses treads and spiral things instead of actual feet. But legs make a superior nuke launching weapon, as we've seen in the past and the future, and the past future. I always thought the ICBM was fine enough. No, they need to launch a stealth weapon so that they can't get traced where it's coming from, so that they can start a nuclear incident whenever they want. And the threat of that happening is what will give them control and power in terms of this Cold War.
Come.
Mahogany gear's pretty good.
Use yourself as bait? Are you insane?
Yes. Never underestimate the power of unlimited RPG. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You can do that with a truck? You can't launch an international nuclear ballistic missile. So the thing, the legs don't just mean mobility. The legs provide stability. Because a regular tank can't get the leverage and the angle it apparently needs in order to fire a rocket. Especially stealthily. This uses the propulsion that it gets from its jet turbines to get 300 miles per hour in order to start as a first stage of a two-stage rocket to get a stealthier launch. We're still doing this non-lethal, motherfuckers! Woohoo! She said she was going to act as bait, and suddenly I am my own bait again. Okay. 4 out of 20. This feller seems the kind of boss that doesn't cave to one AMR round. No. Absolutely not. This guy is a pain in the ass when it comes to dying. At the very least, I'm honestly not even taking that much damage. Phase 2 down. That was a Mosin Nagant tranquilizer round. Oh, okay. We took him out. Fuck. That's why, like, Rex is a railgun, so we can launch the missile without electromagnetics instead of needing to be launched using a rocket. That's why the Shagohod's important here, because it uses itself as a part of the beginning of a rocket. I know I just said that, but I want to clarify to finish the thought for myself. Kuwabara, Kuwabara! Ooh. The jiggle, the jiggle.
Fried by a bolt of lightning. A fitting end. It's finally over.
Congratulations, it's finally over. We've beaten Metal Gear Solid 3, everybody. As the fireworks go off, I get to kiss the girl. But wait. Didn't the boss... Isn't the boss waiting on an island for me somewhere? Lake? Something? Oof. Bye, Vulcan. We'll see you again in the sequel. Here we go.
No time for this now. The escape craft is just up ahead.
We're almost out of here. It feels... It's a little surreal to feel like I'm gonna beat Metal Gear Solid 3 tonight.
Let's get going.
I'm not ready. This is one of the most important games I've ever played, and I'm not ready for it to be done yet. This is gonna be bad. I'm on the bike again, so I get ammo, but this is gonna be bad. Okay. Damn. Ooh, ooh, you see that? Like flip, thank you. Oh, I hit him. Where are my stuns? Oh no, do I not have any more stun grenades? Am I out of stun grenades? No, they just took them away for a second. We have stuns. That should have hit them. They're not going anywhere as I bombard them with stun grenades. No problem. Ear problems, that's it. Damn. Now they're gonna start chasing us on the hovercrafts. This whole ending is just jam-packed, full of guys to accidentally kill and ruin your streak. I mean, if I legitimately get one of these guys, he will die if he falls off of one of these things. Like, he just exploded. That counted somehow. I just hit him once, thank you. Ah, damn it. I didn't get there in time, Eva. I'm dealing with a bunch of stuff right now. See you later, Mom. Oh, they died. Wow, good job they died. They crashed into stuff. You're gonna miss the ending of Metal Gear. Okay, more of this, right? There are corroding frogs all over this area, and I don't know where any of them are, and I don't care to find out. This feels like the most miserable place in the game to actually find stuff to shoot in the environment. You have to know exactly where they are and what the time you have to go and get them is. And if you mess up, you have to start the whole section over again. That guy got flung. Working on it. The one on the right? Oh, two on the right. Thank you. Thank you.
Pretty good, Eva. You made that jump really good. It's not going to affect us in any way that we're not paying attention to this thing that's coming up as you. This cool jump you just did. What a sick jump. Good job. Wow.
Looks like they finally gave up.
Don't start celebrating yet. We're leaking fuel.
Oof.
Tank shot up. Crap.
Oh. Oh, girl's bike. Damn it.
Eva!
I'm over here.
This is my least favorite section of the game, I think. It's not just because I have to lead Eva around. It's because she constantly needs to be fed, and I know she's got a wound, but she's immediately better after this.
Snake. How's it look?
Pretty bad.
Not a sensitive bone in your body.
Eva,
What about you, Snake?
I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
We have to get away from here, Eva.
Oh, that's funny every time.
Let's go.
Leave me.
Eva!
I need
The
you
boss is waiting for you.
to fly the plane.
You have to go. Give me a gun.
No, we're getting out of here.
We're still far away from the lake. I'll never make it.
I can't believe this.
Uh-huh.
I never thought I'd see you act this weak.
What do you mean?
Listen to me, Eva. We're doing this together.
No, you...
Eva, I need you.
Say that one more time.
I need you.
To fly the plane.
I can't fly the wake by myself.
All right, then. I guess I'd better help you out.
This is not a good idea, Eva. Oh.
You're lucky to have me. No.
Snake, can you hear me?
Paramedic, thank God. Eva's been seriously hurt.
So have you.
Luckily, I think her organs are all intact, but...
Calm down, Snake.
Calm down.
You'll both be fine as long as you get the proper emergency treatment. But you're the only one who can do this. Understand? So you've got to calm down.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now let's open up the survival viewer and treat the injury. Do you have supplies with you?
I'm running kind of short.
Then by switching the survival viewer over to Eva, you can treat her wounds too. Now get to work. Oh, and Snake, I'm pretty sure you know this already, but if you don't have enough supplies for the both of you, your wounds come first.
Huh?
Do you get my meaning, Snake?
Yeah.
You've still got a mission to complete.
Yeah. I know what I have to do.
Snake?
Like this.
You've been using the cure menu the whole time. Now, you have to use it on her. Disinfectant, styptic, bandage, sutures. Disinfectant, styptic, bandage, sutures. The final test to make sure you know how to use the survival viewer. If you've never gotten hit and never had to use it besides the first time, well, hope you remember how to use it.
Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so.
It's different from the Mauser. When you're using a two-hand grip, you have to be careful where you put your hands or your fingers will get burned by the exhaust gas from the cylinder gap.
That's the way that Snake shows that he cares. Hey, here's how you don't burn your hands when you use this gun. What's up? What's up, Major?
I've been better.
What about Eva?
I healed her up. She can manage.
Good.
Snake, you'll take the lead and break through the enemy's line of defense. Eva will ordinarily be following behind you. If you lie on your belly, she'll lie down as well. If you slip and fall off a cliff, she'll follow right behind.
Jesus.
You can call out to Eva by pressing the action button. Head to the lake along with Eva.
All right. All right. Let's cure me. Get a different camouflage on. Spirit. Because why not? Spider is the next thought that I have, but I'm not worrying about it so much right now. We've got all this Eva to worry about. Okay. So here, I'm actually thinking I might want the active sonar and the thermal goggles. Because I'm gonna need to be able to see where enemies are coming from and before they even have a chance. Oh, I want the... No, not the sonar. Motion detector. Here we go. Okay. Final little challenge. Can you avoid these guards and escort somebody? I really like the music choice that was done here. There's a lot of really interesting music choices that Metal Gear Solid 3 gets to make that is like anachronistic to like the time and instrumentation and things you would expect, but it works because it's just damn good. I don't know how you're not seeing her.
What's wrong?
It's the enemy.
Yes, it is the enemy, you're right. Alright, let's go, Eva. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow. I've never actually seen her shoot somebody here before. Wow. What do you mean you can't go? Oh, you need to eat. God damn. I've actually never had it go this bad.
This tastes like crap.
This is all I got, Eva.
Yuck. What did you give me?
Eva, come on. I don't think I've ever had the escape section for Metal Gear Solid 3 be quite like this. This is like honestly wild. Holy shit. Can I please move forward? Eva, come on! Oh my god, okay, I'm reloading my save. I can't trust her. Like, we just gotta keep moving. Is it Eva?
This tastes like crap. Yuck. What did you give me?
I see him.
Okay. Eva is immediately getting fed. So we don't get to...
This tastes
I need her
like
to not
crap.
do this.
Yuck.
Alright, come on. Really? That didn't even... Whoa, that didn't work any better. Okay, interesting. Really? Ooh, boy.
somebody there?
It's the enemy! What's wrong? Huh? Who's that?
Fuck. This is only the first section. Am I actually gonna make it out of here? Please.
Snake, the lake is just...
Okay. We're here. Okay, this is now the least trouble I've ever had in this room because I shot all 5 of those guys right as they entered. We've done it. We've finished that. Okay. That is, in my opinion, the 2 least interesting rooms in the game. I mean, it's interesting in the fact that, like, you have to do something you haven't done the whole game, but on repeat playthroughs, it's just kind of annoying. Watch, now she's gonna be okay. She can run instead of walking the whole way. All right, we're not done yet. What am I thinking? We're done. Save. Done. That's knife. Okay. It should be fine. All right, we can now probably leave. What did you say ew to? A snake? You literally are here with one right now. A snake, Eva. One of the snakes. One of the famous snakes. Eva, where are you? We're almost out. I don't think I have any more of those mushrooms that give me battery back.
So tired.
Ooh, gotta feed her. Eva's gonna take all of my food.
What did you give me?
Eva's here to eat all of your food right at the end of the game.
I'm gonna puke.
berries.
That guy didn't see me. That was very lucky. Like, actually really lucky. I can't see. I can't tell what's a man and what's a pile of mushrooms. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can you not use booster? Can you not use booster because you're not subbed? Uh-oh. Give you a hint. I think if you just use exclamation point booster, it should be fine. Eva, where are you? And then exclamation point dogs. So that's because those are my tier 1 emotes. This is the way to go, right? And we're done. I think that's the last time we have to go through one of these rooms. There might be one more, I don't think so. I think that's the last one. This room is fine. I've never surprised that one guy before, but this room is fine because you can. Everybody's mostly just there from the beginning, and you can just spot them and shoot them. I can run again.
Come on, Snake.
Thanks. Thanks for not moving faster in that last section where we needed to move. You can run now.
We made it.
We made it.
We made it.
Over there.
Did you say the boss is waiting for me? Whatever that means.
It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay? Promise me.
Oh no. Oh, they should be dead. They should be dead yet again.
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss. Why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again. The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this Cold War? Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together.
I can't even commentate over her.
Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century. Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages, and we soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy?
Yeah, capitalism.
There is no such thing, and never has been. And the
Ronald
reason
Reagan.
is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family.
Scar makes me a mother
It was
snake.
November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human
America
data.
just wants success.
So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose.
The boss went into space. The
At
first
time,
woman in
they didn't
space.
have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR.
It's why they don't do it
The
anymore.
arms race, they're all just arenas.
Why we haven't been to the
for
moon
meaningless
or
competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No east, no west, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism.
Oh no.
That is the world I wanted to see.
Oh, okay. No communism, oh no.
But reality continued to betray me.
Like, imagine being radicalized at like 10 years old because of Metal Gear Solid 3.
Bahia de Cochinos.
Bay of Pigs.
It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend. But one of us had to die.
Where you ended
I
up,
was left with no choice.
where you fell off the bridge the first time, when the boss threw you down, that's
There
where
is
the
no
Sorrow's
enmity
body is.
between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The Sorrow was the father. I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers. Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother.
It cut her open real bad.
Child from my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content.
If you're not already crying, boy, we're gonna get to that soon.
Commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, MiGs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me.
Well, change my camo first. Sorry. Spiders so much. Scientist works really well, except the problem with Scientist is that you can't do your attacks. So no thank you. Yes, Scientist would be the best one, but you know what? We got this. Okay, let's do this. I should have, actually, thinking about it, if I want to make sure that I don't take a lot of damage. It's not like it's going to matter, because we're the only two combatants in here, but I should just put this on so I take less damage.
Nice try. You're not the man I thought.
She's just shooting me with a Patriot. She's not even coming to attack me. That's fine. It's my fault. Bandage, broken bone. Bandage. That's my last life medicine. That's it. She is able to lose you. By that token, you're also able to lose her.
see what you're made of. You're not the man
Damn
I
it.
thought. Pathetic.
And scare 'em!
Why don't you get notifications anymore? I don't know what to tell you, my guy. We're literally here for the last part of Metal Gear Solid 3, though. Where are you, boss? How come she swung first?
And still nothing to show.
Why'd I never get fucking notifications anymore, man?
Oh, that's it. Damn.
Excellent, Jack. Grenade! My eyes.
Oh, damn it. Not fast enough. Scared 40 streams. Holy shit, dude. I've almost beaten her, but I only have 4 shots of my gun left. I didn't make them all count. Come on, boss. No, 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 come on, no!
Run quick.
Look, boss, this is how you want to play it? We'll play it this way, alright? Gunshot wound. No. You're so tired today? I'm sorry you're tired today. I'm about to be done with Metal Gear Solid 3! Boss? That was the final boss of Metal Gear Solid 3.
Take this. Keep it safe. It's our only hope.
The boss has a lot of reverence in the Metal Gear Solid community. People love the boss. She is one of the best written characters in all video games.
Or should I say, Snake?
Her motivations are clear and good, arguably better than anybody else's.
Kill me. Kill me now. Do it.
So no matter how many people
There's only room for one boss and one snake.
no matter what you do, if you have to play the whole game non-lethally, at the end it doesn't matter. You have one more trigger to pull. I hate this. Oh wait. I was hitting my buds. I'm like, I don't know which one it is. Who's that one? It was LB for some reason. There's a bunch of snakes. There's a bunch of snakes in this area that you can also get that are rare that also like give you items for New Game Plus or whatever. What'd you do today, Scarab, that gets you so tired, my friend? I'm sorry, this ending just gets me really emotional. I can't help but watch this every time and just be so sad. The boss is the best character in Metal Gear. And she spends the whole beginning of the game telling you allegiances will change and bad things will happen, and you'll go, yeah, okay. And then it does, and you don't understand why. Crunchy.
Ready to go, Snake?
Well, it's so loud.
Are you okay? Snake?
Well, we beat the game. We're out of here. We're done. We did it. Congratulations. Good job. We beat Metal Gear Solid 3.
I told you you could trust me.
There you go. Well done. Oh, shit. Ah, I forgot. There's one more thing to do. The frame limiter doesn't help on things that go. Oh, hey, bud.
Ocelot. We're not done yet.
Aren't we? No, we gotta have one more thing going on. Only one. One more. Those things stand up to punishment better than I expected. Whoa. That's all my shit. Oh, damn it. My favorite Snake moment is coming up in a moment. Get the fuck out of here, Ocelot. Here it comes.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Ready?
Jesus is the brand.
No, it's not good. You're right. Just do it already. Do it so we can see it. Ooh. Here it is. I can just. This fucking face. This face every time. It just is sound.
I picked up a few new moves.
Oh my god. But it's because he can't see on that side. It's also because he can't. He can hit on that side. It won't matter as much.
Shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it. Eva.
Oh.
What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
Ocelot always has to have the last word, man. Okay. There are 3 different variations to this ending.
What's your name? Snake. No.
Not your slave name.
You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's yours? John.
John.
Very well, John. Plain name. But I won't forget it.
And Ocelot was Adam that we had to go do the whole time. Choose wisely. I know which one's which. Draw.
Come on.
Draw. Okay, we'll do this one first. I mean, I guess actually, technically, what we should do is do this one first. I want to show off all 3. You don't have time for this. Click, 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 click. Well, he's got it.
It's a blank. Oh, that was fun.
It was a blank the whole time. Keep it, Stinky. Take a shower, John.
Till we meet again, John.
Ocelot broke both his legs after he did that. And that's it. Now we officially beat Metal Gear Solid 3. We did it. Finally. Oh my god. Now we have cutscenes. Did he miss the shot? No, it's a blank. Also, I'm gonna go get some ice cream. We'll watch it.
We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
Oh no, Migs! There's no way out. What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now.
Oh no, the MiGs!
Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them.
Oh no, the MiGs! We're gonna die! We almost did it, guys! I can't- well... Well, we never heard of this Naked Snake character ever again, right? So, like, they clearly got exploded.
Thanks.
Bulk 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Bulk 19, return to base immediately.
Thanks, Robin.
This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately. Bulk 19.
Comrade Khrushchev.
Aborting mission. RTB.
Look!
The MiGs are- wow! Wow! The MiGs couldn't kill the Wig. Go do your mission. Kiss the girl later, buddy.
Well done, Snake.
Maybe don't even kiss the girl.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is,
Great.
you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
To meet me?
Galena.
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
President himself? I'm getting ready to cry. I was literally just watching this on YouTube. Just this last ending on YouTube the other day, and it got me emotional because this ending is so powerful. The PlayStation 2 had so many bangers in terms of like incredible game design and story. Like Metal Gear Solid 3 and Silent Hill 2 are some of the hardest hitting endings in a game I've ever seen. We're not done yet, Scarab. We're not done. I'm waiting to cry. We haven't hit that point yet. I like that he's still just in his like.
What are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB.
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
Is that part of your mission too? Or is it an order? Or is it an invitation?
She'd put her glass down. Oh, never mind. She gonna drink his glass? I would do that.
Or a proposal? I don't take orders from anyone now.
CQC. Snake, remember the basics of CQC. The tiger skin rug. Snake's never had sex before. I'm telling you this. Snake's never had sex before.
Gee, what a fantastic night of passionate pants-on hugging that was. Kurt Russell. He didn't even go to bed. He fell asleep on the floor. They had ice. They had red wine on ice. Monsters. Snake eats wild animals. He doesn't know how to eat.
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was Adam who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, Snake. all, I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA. I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry. The philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgin was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The 2 NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgin, you all believed me.
Fuck.
The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too. I got the film containing the legacy. And also the nuclear missile launch data from the
She took everything, man.
5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong easing, hydrogen bomb, and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help. I too am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Volgin couldn't tell the difference. But she knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor.
Charm school?
The boss was the only one I couldn't fool.
What if she took funk dancers self-defense? Yeah, the boss taught that.
She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy. And to
She said all of this while he was sleeping, and he didn't hear it or anything.
I'm supposed to kill you. But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And you have to live.
You have to live. Message of every Metal Gear game, live.
Snake, listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
This man who's gone through all of this gets a medal from the president and is expected to go through all of the...
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss. You are a true patriot.
I'm not going to shake your hand, sir. Your sacrifice is a photo opportunity, Snake. Watching this as a fucking kid in like middle school just blew my brain apart.
You know, we could use an infiltration unit like Fox in the army. Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgin inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary...
You have to suspend your disbelief on top secret sneaking missions. This was a top secret sneaking mission.
Her legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgin fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss.
There's an element of translation that loses a smidge of gravity. A little, but it's basically the same in English. The English... The boss's entire dialogue in English is still considered to be some of the best voice acting and writing in video games.
The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive. And she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself.
This is Eva, but it's still the boss's story.
By her most beloved disciple.
Fuck. The music kicks in.
That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given. And she had no choice but to carry it. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave.
I cry every time, man.
Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on in your memory.
The boss's legacy.
Not as a soldier, but as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
Fuck, man. It's being used by your government at every turn. Hi, Tinkle Bumpers. We just cried through the end of Metal Gear Solid 3. Holy shit. Oh my god, I cry at that ending every time. Eva's voice acting and just the weight of the boss's story and influence in this fictional history. It started with her and it ends with her. She is such a strong character. Like, I am not a patriotic person. I left America. But hearing the boss and her story just fills you with pain and joy and fury and sorrow and fear. Metal Gear Solid 3 instills you.
Rich, don't cry.
Don't cry. I've already been crying. I've been crying. I've been crying. It's just, I love this ending so much. It's cathartic. It's so sad. You get a really good sense of your crew in the beginning of this game.
Sir, Dingle Bambies has brought us a sandwich to discuss.
Give me a sec to finish my diatribe here. The game starts and gives you the ability to call. They're on the radio. And you have this relationship with the people on the radio that happens to be stronger, I think, than any other Metal Gear game. They're not a driving force, but they add a lot of color and commentary and have a lot of personality and are like way more real people than the stiff Colonel and the AI and Otacon. Like, they have interest in movies. Sigint made a mask that could blink. That was the special thing about the mask that was based off of Rykov. That mask could blink. the lips couldn't move, and that was so hard. That's not possible. But we can make it blink, and that's what makes it convincing. Singit becomes the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, and dies in Metal Gear Solid 1. The paramedic goes on to become Dr. Clark, who is killed by the ninja in Metal Gear Solid 1. Something octopus. Decoy octopus? The decoy octopus went and became him in Metal Gear Solid 1 as well in order to get the other information as Snake. But he died from fox dive. That's how he died there. But the Metal Gear Solid 3 is the strongest Metal Gear game in terms of its writing and characterization. 2, you could... So 2 is wild because it predicts so much and it's like groundbreaking. But 3's story is just so strong. Hey, our game's Guy Savage. Guy Savage right there. Decoy Octopus is the best character we never see in Metal Gear Solid 1. Sorry. This game is just really important to me, and to have gone through it on stream, I didn't think I was gonna get this emotional seeing it again. And fuck, man, this was an incredible ride going through this game that is one of the best I've ever played and continues to be one of the best I've ever played. And it still makes me cry. There's not a lot of game stories that make me actually cry. Metal Gear gets me every time. It's the music, it's the way that it's presented. And here's the main theme. This is the last time you will hear this main Metal Gear 3 theme in Metal Gear Solid 3. Because after this, before Metal Gear Solid 4 came out, there was a little controversy over, man, this sounds a lot like this other music that this composer made. And they were like, yeah, it does, doesn't it? And that's why the love theme becomes the main theme for Metal Gear Solid 4. But that main theme, that melody, we never hear it again after this. We don't get to. It happened between the games, and what was it? Because this is 2005, right? 2005? And we get Metal Gear Solid 4, 2004, and we get this in we get Metal Gear Solid 4 in like 2010, right? And that's a 6-year difference for a lot of stuff to change in terms of technology and whatever. It's crazy. Is sadness from watching the end of Metal Gear Solid 3 a sandwich? Yes. It is Radical Sandwich Anarchy because it is a metaphysical concept and cannot be eaten. But producer Hideo Kojima... It's a sandwich. Radical Sandwich Anarchy. It's a sandwich. It is maybe one of the most painful sandwiches you could ever eat. And then Metal Gear Solid 5 soundtrack goes whoa-ho. Fuck, whoa-ho's so good. Boo, Konami. Boo, Konami. Like, it was... Oh, here we go.
Yes, Grozny Grad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace.
Ooh, Konami.
I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, The American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed.
Who could this be? I wonder who is on the phone right now. I wonder who they could be talking to, possibly.
Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived.
Is it America's hands?
Chinese was a fake.
Ah, there you go.
Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so.
Ocelot took it.
Half the money has made it back to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Groznygrad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well.
So no trace of Groznygrad ever existing,
Yes,
too,
that
huh?
was the boss's work too.
Right at the end, the boss did it there too. Wipe everything away.
Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system. Perhaps it might just come in handy someday.
Mr. President. Say it.
Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. And the secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity.
Oh no.
They have no idea that I've been
Triple crossing them.
I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government.
Ocelot just can't stop being a spy.
Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I'm always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
Mr. Director. The big reveal. Wow. Look at that. Well, we still have, I killed no people. That's all I care about. I killed no people. The director of the CIA. Ocelot was working. Ocelot was Adam the whole time. Ocelot was the guy that you were supposed to meet in the first place. And Eva showed up instead. And Ocelot was like, I guess I'm just going to chill out here. I got Pigeon. I don't know if that's good. I used one continue. I killed nobody, though. The same agency to destabilize governance and sowed violence for bananas. You're right. I have a funny story to tell about bananas as well. If you're ever willing to hear it. No item obtained. You've gotten the single action army. You can use the single action army in regular play. Stop it. You can use the single action army in regular play sessions and spin it around on your fingy whenever you'd like. You've also got the Patriot. The Patriot's useful in a very specific way. During some boss fights, you can hit them with like a stun grenade, and this works especially well on the fear. So you die at the fear. You die. You use your fake death pill, and you wake back up, and then you give me 1 second, Charlie. I'm talking about Metal Gear, and then you hit him with a stun grenade and just light into him with a Patriot. For some reason, it does stun damage and it takes him out instantly. You got the brown face paint. So you can do brown face. But the thing is about brown face, it gives you unlimited oxygen.
You got national flags as well. And you got a tuxedo. And you got the Oscam Desert Camo. The Oscam Desert Camo does something. I think all of these have special abilities. Desert Tiger does whatever. Flectard makes all of your suppressors not run out. Yes, I'll save. Yeah, just like Trudeau. But it makes sure you have it doesn't let your oxygen run out, so you can be underwater for an infinite amount of time. An infinite amount of time. I didn't realize brown paint did that. No, yeah, it does in Metal Gear. It's special paint. That was Metal Gear Solid 3. I have another disc for Metal Gear Solid 3. I can see if this is gonna work. Hang on. Metal Gear Subsistence. There we go. Hold on.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill.
Oh, did it break? Yeah, it seems to have broken. Fun fact, Pablo Escobar's island, the Galapagos Islands, had a mega cocaine factory making 10 million kilos of cocaine a week. Mind you, 5 kilos is worth $500,000. Oh my god. Oopers doopers, the game is going poopers. Don't say that to me. I don't like that. Doopers was my middle name in high school. I think this is the right disc. Yeah, it is. Subsistence is best in USB. Subsistence stuns net. Subsistence. Metal Gear Online. This is where Metal Gear Online came from. Look at all these Koji pros. Billy, Tom, KP the End, AP Kane. Richard Sandwichard Loot Pooper's last name. It's yeah, Sandwichard's my middle name. Between all the other middles. Okay. This is the persistence disc. There's other stuff on here that I want to go through in the future, but I want to give you a quick idea of the things that are on here. There's Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, which are fully playable in these forms. They existed in here basically for the first time that the US was able to play them in like a native way in Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence, which I think is crazy. There's dual mode where you could, I don't know what dual mode is. Hold on, I'm gonna save here. Dual mode. Right. What is dual mode? I've never actually seen dual mode. Normal, special. A mode with the same conditions as in the main game. A mode with special rules such as ammo limitation. Normal. Oh, this is boss fights. This is good. You can do score rush on your boss fights. Okay, that's fine. There's Snake versus Monkey, which is the thing I'm second most excited for to show you guys. But the problem is it'll be next week.
This is Snake. I've made it to the sneaking point.
I'm skipping all of that so you don't see any of the actual plot. Do you like Ape Escape? Escapada de la Jungla. 9 monkeys.
3, 2, 1, start. Gotcha. You're mine. Gotcha. You're mine. Gotcha. You're mine. Gotcha.
Woo! Why is this in this? You probably ask. And I go, I don't know. They wanted to put Ape Escape in something again for some reason. They haven't touched Ape Escape in like 20 years. It's really fun to hear Snake just go, gotcha. Fall off the edge. Anyway, you get the idea. That's Snake versus Monkey. There is a bunch of levels for that. There's just a bunch of levels for that. And then finally, there's Secret Theater. And Secret Theater is going to be the thing that I'm mostly going to be very excited about doing next week. I'll give you an example. The quick version. The Joy. I read them for the articles. Metal Gear S. Die Hard. The Ultimate Weapon. MSG4 trailer. MGS4 trailer E3 2005. Metal Gear Raiden Snake Eraser. This is the one I am the most excited for. You still got it. Close call. Basashi. Made in USA. The beginning is the end. Gotcha this time. Get down, payback, and cat-like behavior. Let's do the trailer for E3 2005. How do I play this? There we go. Where's the funny tire mode in the current games? Hold on. It's like in COD 4, if you collect a bunch of hidden intel, you can activate a mode that makes every enemy who dies like a dozen car tires in the same spot. Oh. Those don't exist because that would take too much time. And effort. And, effort in life. And effort in time. Kojima Productions. I love Koji Pro. Yeah, they don't have time for effort. No place to hide. Kojima Productions. Kojima Productions presents the polish of the polygons and wire maps on Brush Green Sparse Med 2. Yeah, you're right. So Toyota. Koji Shikawa. No place for Hideo? No place for Hideo? No Hideo? No hideout? always find it funny when they try to make Snake out to be a killer, and I'm like, no, he's never killed a single person. He's like Kiryu, he's never killed a single guy. There he is, everybody. No replacement for Hideo. Four. Hi, Red. No place for Snake? If you don't play Duke Nukem 3D, you like
John Romero's about to make you his bitch.
Get him. Man, they even rendered the what is it, the SDK 2000 Sam's gun. They even rendered that out for the joke. New place for hide and seek. Next platform for Hideo and Seeds. What? Solid Snake in 3, 4, 5. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 4. They played this at E3 2005. For PlayStation 3. And then Raiden goes and does Revenge. Well, that's before Revengeance. Originally, the plot of Revengeance, since Revengeance is the sequel to Metal Gear Rising, a game that never came out, Rising was supposed to be what happened between Metal Gear Solid 4 and Revengeance. Apparently, it would have been like Snatcher, so I'm just gonna play Snatcher. Speaking of Snatcher, next week on the Sandwichard Experience, we're done with the first couple of Metal Gears. The problem now is I have to figure out how to make sure I can get Metal Gear Solid 4 to run well on my computer and be happy about its performance, and etc. I found a way to make sure that it runs in 4K 60, so I can probably make sure it runs fine. My other alternative to that is that I have a old playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 4 on YouTube that I have already previously recorded, and I would just watch that and commentate over that kind of meta, which is what, you know, Metal Gear Solid 4 kind of is. The entire game is a movie anyway, so what's the difference if we're just watching me in the past play it? Plus, then it'll be like a 10-year look at like what I've done in terms of content creation and how I've grown since the beginning of whatever. But, you know, we can play with that next time. But the idea is, next week, I can talk to myself and critique myself experience. So, I think the thing is, with that, I wonder, because I know in Metal Gear Solid 5 I give myself strategies. In Metal Gear Solid 4, that was the first time I ever played through 4, so I would have to compare it. I would like to watch an episode and like do the thing is, there'll be gameplay episodes and video episodes, so we'll do gameplay and then skip, because each one is like cut up because YouTube only allowed me to do so much. I can only do so much on the old computer I had. So like cutscenes are split into different episodes as the regular gameplay. So when I do that, I can just watch the gameplay, critique it, and then be like, maybe I could do this way, and then play through it that in whatever, and we'll see how that goes. But if not, I still gotta find a way to do it. In the meantime, what I did want to do is take a break from playing Metal Gear again, very briefly, and play through Snatcher. I wanted to go through a bunch of Kojima's other games while we played through the Metal Gear series, because it's a celebration of everything Hideo Kojima, and we're already playing Boktai. We might as well play through other stuff that Kojima has given his blessing to or done. So we'll watch Snatcher, we'll play through Snatcher. And we'll do that after we go through what I want to do here. We'll do a couple missions of Snake versus Monkey. We will do the Secret Theater, and all of these cutscenes are really weird and really funny. And Snake Eraser is like really famous on the internet in terms of Metal Gear because it's the goofy fun time paradox thing. They let them make mini movies and goof around and have a bunch of stuff happen that's not canon. So we'll just we'll get to see some of that next time. Secret Theater is one of the things that I've wanted to go through for a while and haven't really gotten a chance to. Because I just never, had the time to previously, I guess. But thank you so much for being here on the Sandwichard experience today. It has been truly, truly a wild time today. Between starting it off in the fun that we had before we started the stream, and then into Metal Gear Solid 3, and I said to myself, I'm not going to beat Metal Gear Solid 3 tonight. I'm worried that I'm not going to beat it tonight. And then I beat it tonight with time to spare before midnight, and then we cried. But we all have the cutscenes. We got it all there. It's going to be on YouTube in a couple weeks. Or a couple days, or whatever it is. My YouTube schedule is crazy. Malif! Oh my god, you're coming in. Perfect. Wonderful. I could talk to you for a second about Metal Gear.
All right, who wants to see my Nightmare Elmo?
Mr. Sandwichard, I do believe you have been ready.
Thank you for joining me
Hello,
on the Sandwichard experience tonight.
Here's a quick taste.
I'm here for you.
That's a forehead right there. Sending a DM to Obama. What was the last sandwich you ate? I'll provide you sustenance on the Sandwichard experience.
It's free real estate.
Malin, thank you for coming into the Sandwichard experience. What have you been playing? What do you got? Teamfight Tactics? What's Teamfight Tactics? I feel like I know what this game is and I need to go. What did Obama eat? He never got back to me. And that's the thing that people ask when I get rated in. They're like, "Oh, did Obama get back to you?" I'm like, "No, of course he didn't. He's a busy man. He has no requirement to go and answer the petty questions of a sandwich person on the internet." Auto chess for League of Legends? Okay. I know what auto chess is. It's, I guess, the League of Legends official auto chess battler. Okay, I understand what this is now. I'm there. I got caught up. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. How was your stream? I was literally just saying we just finished Metal Gear Solid 3 and I cried. I cried so much. Not only do I have that Garfield, I have another that Garfield. You played some Counter-Strike 2 and then some team fight tactics. Interesting. How do you get good at auto chess? Like, it's automatic. Like, how do you get good? Is it just learning placement and like team composition, I guess? I guess I'd have to see it. Or play a lot. Okay, that's fine. Damn. Well, that's how that goes. But thank you for coming in. Thank you for bringing your friends in here. I cried tonight over Metal Gear Solid 3. And I was crying for about 20 minutes because the ending just gets you and stays with you and then just keeps kicking you in the face. I love Metal Gear Solid 3's ending. It is so heart-wrenchingly sad to me. Beautiful game. Kojima really never made one like it until Death Stranding. Metal Gear Solid 4 has all of the punches of like, oh, you got Big Boss's body burning, and you've got the ends. I don't want to spoil too much. Because we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, and people haven't seen this yet. We got gun punches and things that happen in Metal Gear Solid 4, but like, it's an info dump game, right? So it's giving us more plot that we need. I think we've broken our ability to understand and plot the course of a story, and it's a kind of a mishmash of good writing and bad writing and interesting writing. And there's some stuff that he does that I'm going to point out and be like, I don't like this in 4. And I'm going to point to some stuff and be like, I like this, and this never came back. Or I'm going to go and, compare it to Metal Gear Solid 3 because the Octa camo differences compared to the regular camo differences, there's a whole thing there. There's a whole thing there. Automatic camo versus manual camo. That the Octa camo is a whole thing. We'll talk about Octa camo and how I like it and I don't. I like it as a concept. I don't really like it in practice. I do like the little worm thing that Snake does in 4, but Metal Gears are always great games. I highly suggest starting with at least Metal Gear Solid 1. Just the first one. They're easily emulatable. All 3 games that I have played so I've played Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, the Twin Snakes, and the VR missions. And all you need for that for emulation is a for Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2, you need to do it over the MSX, or you could just emulate Metal Gear Solid 3 on the PlayStation 2 and do subsistence and just play them in the menus that are there, which is the easiest version. I suggest it. But for Metal Gear Solid 1, that's a PlayStation 1 emulator. For Metal Gear Solid 2, you need a PlayStation 2 emulator. And for Metal Gear Solid 3, you need a PlayStation 2 emulator. And if you do that, you get to play all of the first 5 Metal Gear games the whole way. I highly suggest it if you've never done that. If you want to play them in chronological order, play through 3, then play through Metal Gear 1, then Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, then Metal Gear Solid 1, then Metal Gear Solid 2. But there's taste and stuff that it gets tied into this. It can't just be as easy as start with this one because, you need to start somewhere. But 3 might not be the easiest one to start with. It is the most accessible, I think, and the most interesting story-wise, and clearly made me cry. So, I would love people to start there, but you don't have to. I do not expect people to. Okay. I am mentally drained. We're gonna go and take a nap. But before we take a nap, we're gonna go and say hi to somebody tonight. We're gonna take a nap. I'm gonna see, is anybody playing Metal Gear Solid 3? Metal Gear Solid 3. Oh, literally here. Literally here, who just is on the first time playing the game. The stuff that we did today, they're in the Volgan fight. Let's go and hang out. Thank you for being here tonight on the Sandwichard Experience. I very much appreciate it. We're gonna go right out to Shoko Waddles, who, you know what? Might be a great time. It's Metal Gear. I'm always hyped for more Metal Gear. You have more fun in 2024, please. Please do. Absolutely, please do. But besides that, commit to the bit, because that bit will set you free no matter what. The rest of the week, we are going to be here playing Boktai tomorrow. We're playing Boktai 2. I need to figure out where to go for Boktai 2 tomorrow, but we're going to play Boktai 2 tomorrow. On Wednesday, we're going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3. We're just started Act 2. We are heading around Act 2 now. On Thursday, we are continuing the Manderville questline for Metal Gear Solid, for Heaven's Word, for Final Fantasy XIV. And then on Friday, we're going through Yakuza 0 for the first time. I've only played it up to Chapter 5. I didn't finish Chapter 5, and we're just going to finish the whole game starting Fridays. It's been a lot of fun. So, I suggest if you have not followed yet, you want to miss any of that, please follow before you leave. Keep your hands, arms, legs inside the vehicle. We're about to go and raid out Shoko Waddles. Have a fantastic night, everybody. And you've been sandwiched. Please. 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 Big kiss. Aw.